give you my fall fragrances for 2013. Fall is an interesting period because we are all transforming and we have fruits, we have nuts, and it's gonna get colder. And you know, these nuts are from our front garden. It's like beautiful period. You can wear some more spicy fragrances and some more sweet fragrances. And actually I have some fragrances that I wear that I want to show you. And I have, let's say, 3 or 4 categories that I use. First of all, I have the spicy ones that are the most worn fragrances. I have some ouds, some ouds. That is Agar wood, and I have some woody fragrances, and I have some sweet fragrances, and I have some sophisticated, fresh, little bit spicy fragrances. That are the fragrances that I use. Okay, I will just get over them, and I start with a cheap, very good spicy fragrance, very affordable and under the radar, and you should try it, you should check it out. It is Estée Lauder. It's also in my short video, Lauder for Men, from 1985. It is a Chypre, very spicy, beautiful fragrance. It's unique. It's a little bit old-fashioned, but very beautiful. I really like it, and it has some animalic thing in it, some floral, Chypre. It's really beautiful. Lauder for Men, don't forget that one. Then I have another fragrance that you could use that is very beautiful, that is spicy, and that is from Penhaligon's. It is Hammam, this one. It's a very old, beautiful fragrance. I mean, it's made a long time ago from Penhaligon's. It's spicy, it smells like a hammam, like a Turkish bathhouse, you could say. And it's the inspiration for this fragrance also comes from the bathhouse in London, where the maker, the designer of this fragrance from Penhaligon's, smelled this in the morning, and he just liked it so much that he wanted to make a fragrance from it. And it is unique. It's one of the most beautiful fragrances and not too expensive for fall. Then of course you have the patchouli fragrances, because patchouli is like wet earth, and that's what you smell. It's beautiful. And of course the most well known and isn't of course the Givenchy Gentleman patchouli fragrance. It used to be more spicy. I think this is an old one. So this is the old formula. But I also like the new formula, and it's really nice. It's very patchouli, it's spicy, it's beautiful, and if you want a really nice patchouli, I mean something really strong, then you should try the patchouli from this lady who is a family of Guerlain. She's really grown up in the Guerlain family, but I think Guerlain wanted maybe a man as a perfumer, I don't know, because she makes amazing perfumes, and look at Dorin also thinks like that about her. And it's Parfum de Nicolaï, it's Patchouli Intense, and this is very cheap, you know. This is about, I don't know, in Holland it's about 25 or 35 euros for this Patchouli Intense. It's the very sexy, very amazing patchouli. It's very strong. You need some character, and you need to really have a good day to try this, to do this, but it's an amazing patchouli. It's Patchouli Intense. And the nice thing is they have really small bottles, and that makes it so nice to, it's just 30 ml, and it's very cheap. It's maybe €1 per ml or something, you know, it's really good. Patchouli Intense, amazing. And of course, you can wear other patchoulis. And you know what I also like is this leathery, sand, spicy Knize 10. That's a very old-fashioned, beautiful leather fragrance. Very nice, very easy, very characteristic. I mean, very masculine, beautiful. And they also have this one of leather scents, of course, a more sophisticated way, like from Chanel, and also Alexander from Arquiste, I think, is amazing Russian leather scent. And that is a scent that I wear also in fall, very nice. And then, you know, you have more spicy, beautiful scents. It's so amazing, you know, fall with all these spicy scents. I really like it. Also, another beauty, a little bit more peppery, spicy, is this Uomo, which means man. Uomo means man, from Lorenzo Villoresi, the Italian perfumer from Florence. Ah, beautiful. This is more fresh, spicy, peppery. This is like everyday fragrance for man. It's his first fragrance from Lorenzo Villoresi that he made. And it's very nice. Very, very nice. That's the one that you should have, I think, in your collection. And then, of course, we have some other fresh ones, spicy ones. One that I really like, very special, is this this Cooper Square fragrance from Bond number 9. I think it's a beautiful fragrance, beautiful, spicy, under the radar also, little bit fragrance. It's really kind of my signature scent in some way. It really fits me, like for everyday wear, for spicy fall. And it is amazing, beautiful. You have a little bit to get used to it, but then you know you will like it every day more and more. It's more, it has character, you know. It's not like sweet like New Harlem or something, but it's like sophisticated, spicy, beautiful fragrance from the United States, from New York. And then we have a very old, beautiful house from France that is rediscovered by a rich guy, I think from Lebanon, who wanted this brand to be reborn. It's the old house of Dorin, and it's a beautiful house. This is Dorin. And it's like, yeah, what is it? If you look at this, what do you think about? Well, you can also think about the Eiffel Tower. Let's say this is the Eiffel Tower, and Dorin is a house from France, from Paris. This is beautiful, this is spicy. Dorin, it's called Une Air d'Amour for man. Very beautiful, spicy fragrance that you should check out, because the house on itself is already interesting and worth checking out. Then, of course, what we also always like, everybody likes this one, is Encre Noire from Lalique. It's a beautiful, spicy fragrance that I use to wear a lot. It's like a little bit fresh and beautiful for fall. Then I give you a new idea. It's a beautiful amber-like fragrance, very nice, a little bit more sweet, but also very spicy, beautiful, is Ambrorient. Ambrorient from Esteban, the house of Esteban from Paris. They have these nice little things on it. Look how beautiful this bottle is. I mean, all their bottles are very, very beautiful, and it's a very under the radar brand, Esteban. Really under the radar, because some things are just so good, you know, they don't need any promotion because, or marketing, because they're just on the market so long and so good. So this beautiful amber is one of the most beautiful spicy ambers that I ever tried, and it's amazing. And it's very, very affordable also. And look at the bottle. I mean, isn't this beautiful to put in your bathroom or somewhere? Amazing, gold, for ladies and men, by the way. And then, yeah, we have some traditional vintage ones that I like. This vintage beautiful Basala from Shiseido, very, very nice. Very spicy, very beautiful. If you want a vintage one for fall, try this one, Basala. Find it on the internet, very nice. You will not regret that one. And then finally, I have two last spicy ones before I go to the fresh spicy ones. that I want to show you, and one is very expensive and the other one is very cheap, and yeah, you should really try. This is the Halston Z14 and the Tom Ford Italian Cypress. They're very similar, these ones. I have them both. They're both beautiful. This one is of course a little bit more sophisticated. This one is just a few bucks. This one is like $1,000,000 comparison to this one. But I think Tom Ford used this one, which is very long on the market, and that as an idea for this beautiful Italian Cypress. This is really my favorite fall fragrance for this moment. I really love this one, and I like to wear this everywhere around me and put some sweet thing on my wrists. So it's Tom Ford Italian Cypress. In Holland you cannot get this, so you have to go to Belgium. There is a store, Parfums, in Antwerp, from where you can order. You can order all through Europe from this store, Parfums, in Antwerp. Very nice. I don't know why Tom Ford doesn't put it on the market in Holland. I heard that he thinks that we're a little bit, we don't want to spend so much money on fragrances in Holland. Well, that's maybe true, but not for me. I mean, I don't care. It's beautiful. And it's Tom Ford Italian Cypress. But if you want an alternative that's almost as good, just this beautiful one that you should at least try, Halston Z14. That's almost the same vibe as this Tom Ford. So you see, from all the fragrances that you have sometimes one that's under the radar, nobody knows. It's very similar. And another one, Ambrorient from Hermes, that has one that's almost the same. That's a few bucks. That's this one. I'll tell you later about it. So this one, and then the Halston Z14. Okay, these are my spicy fragrances for fall. Really beautiful, really nice. When you eat some fruits, when you drink some Scotch malt whiskies or some other things, when you eat fruit and nuts, you know, then you feel the spices and everything around you, and it's beautiful. Okay, then I have the more oud-like fragrances that I like, but first the fresh spicy ones. I like very much Kinski, this one. It might smell a little bit like yeah, like drugs, this marijuana grass, but it is amazing. It's spicy and it's fresh, and it's just really nice. Very nice, spicy, fresh fragrance. And also for ladies, but I like it better on men, this one. And then I also like very much English Fern, this one. And English Fern is of course the same kind of vibe like oak moss, but Fern is like the same kind of thing, but then another sort. And this is very fresh, spicy English Fern. So these are the spicy ones, and these are fresh spicy fragrances that sometimes you like when it's a little bit more warm. And then I also like very much this one from Ramon Monegal. This beautiful Agar musk. It's also to me a really fresh, spicy, deep, fresh, spicy fragrance that I really like very much. Ramon Monegal Agar musk. And then I have three fragrances that are very sophisticated from a very sophisticated house. It's not for everybody. If you want something really sophisticated, spicy, you can try the house of Parfumerie Generale from Paris. And I have some fragrances from the private line. I have Eau Guerriere, that's like a beautiful, spicy, fresh, amazing, sophisticated fragrance that you should try. Really fresh and spicy. Another variation that you could try is Corp et Ames, or Corp et Ames, I don't know how you say it. Beautiful fragrance from the same house. You should try. Amazing. And the third one from this private collection that I have is Querelle. Also very fresh, spicy. Oh, this is so nice. This is almost like grass. And so fresh. And so spicy. I mean, these are the most beautiful, spicy, sophisticated ones that I have in comparison to all the other ones. I mean, this is a, let's say, a little bit higher level. But, you know, higher levels are not appreciated by everyone. So they're not so popular as the other ones. But very beautiful. And then I have some woody ones that I really like to show you. First of all, the most beautiful woody fragrance that I like for fall. And also in winter. I like it with this foggy atmosphere in the town, when with wooden old antique furniture. It's this Santal 33 from Le Labo, and I have the oil and I really like it. Oh, put a little bit on my wrists. I don't put it here, you know. Put it here. The oil. Oh, it's so nice. It's Australian sandalwood. It is a little bit more medical than some other sandalwoods, but to me, and it's a little, it has some little bit of synthetic thing in it, but it is so nice. Oh, I really love this Santal 33 as my sandalwood fragrance for fall. And then I also very much like this beautiful fragrance, very spicy, very mysterious, very lovely, also for ladies, amazing, and it's this Nectar of Love from April Aromatic. Look at the bottle, look at the crystal stones inside this beautiful bottle. I mean, you want to own one of these, don't you? And you have something really spicy. If you have this, you don't need any other spicy fragrance for fall or winter. But it's amazing. It's warm, it's a little bit in direction of the sweet side, but in a nice way, and very natural. This fragrance house uses only natural botanic stuff to make these fragrances. And there's also another woody one that I like, that's Inoki from Comme des Garçons, I think, is the house. Yes, Inoki. That's that tree that grows around Mount Fuji in Japan. And it's a very special one. It's not for every day. Just only once in a while I like to smell this special Japanese cypress kind of tree. But it's nice, you know, as a variation once in a while. And it is very hyped, this fragrance. But it's nice. Okay, and then I have my ouds or outs. There are a lot of ouds or outs, but this fall I use only 3 outs or ouds, or 4 you could say. First of all, I have some special ouds that I got from a friend in Kuwait, and he gave me some oils, some special agar wood oils. One is oud or out from Cambodia, and one is one with sandalwood, and there are like little bottles, and I'll show them at the end, that I just put here a little bit, and it's really nice to combine. I like to combine fresh or spicy things here around me and my chest, and I always like a sweet or more heavy, deeper thing on my wrists. I like the combination. And my oud or out for special occasions, this is oud or out in New York from Bond, number 9, and it's really nice. I have to be honest, I don't layer or combine this one. This is just a scent on itself, and this is one of the few ouds that I also spray around here, because it has some freshness also. Then I have this old M7 Yves Saint Laurent. That's one that I really like. It's a vintage one that you could find on the internet. There's always, they're still available. And this is some vintage treasure that if you have if you're a serious collector, you should have in your collection. And then there is this new fragrance that I want to show you, this Oud or Oud, that I think till so far is my most favorite Oud. I mean, Mona Diorio Oud was my favorite always, and maybe it will still be or stay at #1, but maybe, you know, sometimes you like to try something new. I got this from Parfumaria in Holland, in Nieuwegein. I ordered it there. It's beautiful. Robert Piquet. Very nice. I think the most beautiful oud or out from this moment. Very easy to wear and also very affordable. Very nice. Amazing, beautiful oud or out. Really, really, really. You should really try this one. Amazing. Okay, and then we go to the sweet ones that are my last ones in this series. It's a very long video. I'm sorry about that, but okay, first of all, this is really, really good, and it's sweet, it's heavy, it's amazing, it's warm. It, you know, when you're cold, it will warm you up. It will give you a vibe, and it's Ambrorient from the house of Parfum de Empire or Parfum de Empire. Some people say, I don't know, but it's amazing. It's Ambrorient. Yeah, this is winter and fall in one of the most beautiful ways, in kind of heavy, sweet, beautiful scent. Then what I also like is this new scent that I just discovered. That's the Dolce Lisère from La Bolaria, this Italian house. Try if you can find it on the internet. It's very cheap. It's almost as good as Hermès Ambre Narguilé, and you get a lot of compliments with this one. It's very sweet. Just spray it around. It's so cheap, you can just use it like everywhere. It's amazing. Dolce Lisère. It's a liquor kind of fragrance. It has sugar, it has cacao, and yeah, it's amazing. Very nice, very sweet. And of course, yeah, my all-time favorite for yeah, a feeling, cozy feeling of coming home. That's of course Cherqui. That means the wind and the desert wind in Morocco, from Serge Lutens. I've been in Morocco. I don't know why it's smelled cold like that. Yeah, it smells a little bit like that. That's true in the Medinas with all the flavors, but it's beautiful Cherqui, and it's the warm wind in the desert, and it's sweet. I smelled woods, colonial wood, you know, this floor, this wooden polished floor, some honey, sugar, fire, beautiful. It's amazing. It's, well, and they're not so expensive, you know, the Serge Lutens. I very much like Vanilla Intense from this house of Nicolaï. They should also try. Very nice vanilla fragrance, just to put on your wrists a little bit. And of course chocolate, fraise, eau de parfum from Il Profumo. You see, I use this a lot as a fragrance to put on my wrist, just to get this beautiful vibe. It's not so chocolate-like, but it's, yeah, more just very beautiful, sweet, beautiful fragrance that you should or could have in your collection. I have one really cheap fragrance that I like, and it's Paul Smith Man too, you know. I don't know, but I just was at the airport and I smelled it and I just like it. It's cheap designer, but I just like the smell of this beautiful fragrance. Very nice designer, sweet fragrance. Or you want to have a cheap, beautiful, sweet fragrance, try that one. And then finally my last one before I take the little 2 bottles is this Amouage Jubilation 25. You know, before I actually never really liked this one, and my girlfriend still doesn't like it. And Amouage is of course a fragrance that's made to impress, but lately I really like this one. And to be honest, I wouldn't pay the price normally that they ask for it, but I got this one like extremely cheap for 50% or so, or less than 50%. So if you want a sophisticated, beautiful, sweet fragrance, you could try this one, Jubilation 25. You could also try Double Vanille from Guerlain, or Tonka Imperial, or something like that. That are all beautiful, sweet, heavy fragrances. But this Amour Jubilation 25 is an amazing one. And then finally I'll get the two little bottles. I'm sorry guys to get them. Okay, I found them. Here they are. That are these two little bottles that I got from Kuwait. And this is the Cambodia Oud, Cambodia Out. And it's so dirty. It's so beautiful. Some girls who were smelling this said, "Ooh, yuck," you know. But it's really nice, and it's really super heavy. And sometimes I like that. And here is the sandalwood one. Yeah, and they're just amazing. And sometimes I also burn some oud or ouds. Like on Friday, I burned some oud, real agar wood. In the way the people in the Far East or the Middle East do that, and I like it because everything in the house smells a little bit on this beautiful oud or out or agar wood. You can also check it out. I put it on some videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.